Hello, this is Trike with Mike, Texas, and I was in the US Navy on board a submarine, and this is a sea story. So when we were in port, I was a below decks watch. So the below decks watch wanders around the forward half of the ship, checking on gauges, tank levels, fuel, just different stuff, air pressures. There's all over the boat. There's gauges and stuff that you check and you log, and if there's anything out of the ordinary, a big change or something, then you alert somebody. And then you check on two watches. You check on the torpedo room watch, you check on the topside watch. So, because they can't go anywhere, maybe they need relief to use the restroom, so you got to find somebody to go do that for them. And then, or maybe they need a drink or something. But you're checking to make sure that they're still there and that everything's good. So this topside watch, he was up there. It's 2 a.m, late night. And I go and I holler at topside, and usually they stick their head in the hole and down the hatch, looking down at you, and you say, "Hey, need anything? Are you doing okay?" And either maybe I need some coffee, or a drink, or I'm doing fine, whatever the case may be. So I go up there and I holler topside. I don't hear anything. Topside again, a little louder. Wait a minute. Same thing. Figuring maybe he's checking the draft forward or aft and might not be where he can hear me, but still nothing. So, all right, I got a person here, so I'm going to hush for a minute. So they don't think I'm odder than I am. But anyway, so I go up topside. Now I really don't want to go up topside, but I got to check on the guy. And those of you that have been in the military, especially the Navy, you got a duty belt, a watch belt. It's a big wide belt that goes around the outside of your waist that you can hang stuff off of. You hang a holster for your pistol, you hang ammunition clips, stuff like that. I imagine some would have radios. We didn't have any, but I imagine that would be something you would put on a duty belt. So he had gone up to the sail, and around the sail, the sail is the big part, sticks up in the middle of the boat towards the front. It houses all the periscopes and stuff like that, exhaust stack, different antennas, and it looks like a big fin out of the water. And but it's hard to get around because it's right in the middle of the boat. It's wide, and the boat's curved, it's round. And so he goes up there, and when we're in port, they screw in these stanchions that stick out from the sail, and they run a wire cable through there, so you got something to hold on to so you don't slip and fall. Well, he'd taken his duty belt apart and looped it through that wiring and then reconnected it. So essentially the wire is holding him up, sort of like a harness. It's something to hold onto him so he can't really move. And I go up, and this guy has hooked himself up to this, He is completely asleep. He's laying there, he's dangling forward with his arms hanging down. And you know, made it worse is he's on the pier side of the ship. So anybody walking down the pier, of course it's 2 in the morning, anybody walking down the pier is going to see this joker thinking he's either dead or asleep. I told him he can't do that. You just can't do that. So he corrected himself. To my knowledge, he didn't do that again. I don't know. So several months, weeks, I don't know. It was either later or maybe these happened in the reverse order. I don't remember. Same guy. So he had again was topside, I was below decks, and I'm doing my rounds, and I hear this unfamiliar voice on the 1MC. Man overboard, port side. I'm like, who is that? So you know, I go topside like you're supposed to do when you got a man overboard port side, along with everybody else that's, you know, not on watch. And sure enough, he was in the water. So we got him out. We were asking him, say, what happened? Well, he was going around the sail, you know, like we just described. He got just past where you hold on, and he had slipped. He fell down on his stomach. He was laying there. Of course, you know, submarines around, right? And so he's laying off the edge here. But he's not in the water. He's just laying there. And oh, I guess I can't go on this road. He slipped. He said he wasn't moving. He was fine until he started to try to climb back up. Well, we tried to climb back up. He just started sliding down, bloop, into the water. Just bloop. So we hollered at the top side on the inboard boat. We were second boat out, so it was the pier, the inboard boat, I think it was La Jolla, I'm not sure, and then us. So that guy called man overboard starboard side on his boat, ran across the bow to our boat, called man overboard port side, and then everybody on 2 boats woke up in the middle of the night. They're up topside trying to fish this guy out of the water. So the funny part is, if you go up to the front of the boat where he fell, you know, it's San Diego, it's dewy, it's dusty. In the, you know, on the side of the boat, there's this big streak going down the boat, and then on either side of the boat were these claw marks where his hands just went down the side on either side of that big wide streak. So he's trying to claw his way into the boat to try to get some kind of hold. That's the end of this sea story.